smoke blooms. Bomb not yet planted, on top of the railing instead. Seized wants to get vision, but Cold is still wreaking havoc and finds yet another bomb. Did get planted inside of the smoke, but they go down a man. They can back away. That's their one saving grace. And Simple's going to try and do battle with Phelps. Door open. He's just pulling Simple out of the equation. Phelps, if he doesn't win this frag, needs his teammates to take advantage of the space created. Missed Molotov. Edwards just put himself out of the equation. Now they can push onto the site. They've got to take advantage of the situation. And Cold will capitalize on Edward. They know where Simple is, but Cold is alone, fallen behind, is fallen down. It's gonna have to be Cold to push. Simple's got Phelps, low HP on Cold, but what a shot, USP! Does he have the time?
He's got it.
Just barely, he's gonna grab this with the kit. That is so close, and he's got that, but what a clutch. Simple, you would have thought had that with the low HP, but what a shot from Cold as well.
Yeah, you could see he knew he had a few bullets left in the AK. If it switches to the Glock, he needed to hit maybe even a burst, and would have been perfect, but he can't do it. He did such a good job of actually doing damage and holding one of the city players towards connector as well. As soon as his teammate goes down though, that's a really tricky situation. Almost did it. There was about a second to spare there, and it's going to be SK Gaming picking up a very valuable round indeed, but that is a huge reinvestment from the CTs. Their money is by no means stable. So we're going to round number 8. Fast play from Na'Vi this time once again. It's going to be focusing towards long, but we have got Fur. He's actually pushed up towards Party. He actually could get behind all of them here. Gets the first frag and almost gets the second as well, where Flamey takes him down. Fast play coming from Fallen as well, trying to stop any rotating players from that connector position. Flamey still has positional control towards long, but Phelps is coming into challenge. Flamey's so scary in this position, but it's going to be Guardian to take it down. Fallen, Flamey as well. Like I said, very good at that rock area.
So Simple down toward the stairs with Cold. That's Taco at jungle. He wants to get a little bit closer with the silenced M4, but if he goes too far out, good position from C's to catch him off. Bomb's heading back in that direction. Cold is going to peek out at the right time to spot Flamey, but Bomb bypasses, and Guardian will commit onto the site with only Taco remaining. He's caught, down by Seized in the end as they get aggressive, and it's a 1 versus 3 retake for Cold 0. Bomb's going to be planted pillar as well. Seized greets him. Good read to get aggressive before Cold's even set and ready for the attack.
This should be a pause, I think, at this point for SK Gaming. It's getting a bit rough now. They win 2 rounds in a row, but it seems like Na'Vi have full control of that previous round, looking very promising indeed. Aggressive, fast play coming in time and time again. Flamey lining up the scoreboard as well. Same with Edward. He's actually on 7 frags leading the charge. Guardian hasn't had to do too much as we go into presumably an eco situation overall for SK Gaming. You can see Na'Vi reading that situation quite nice. It's going to be Edward with the MAC-10, Flamey with the UMP. Just be able to mow down these unarmored players, and CT's trying to do what they can towards middle, but denied any sort of vision towards mid. Edward now maybe flashed around the corner with the first kill here, but CT's a little bit further back as we get into round number 9 here. Phelps, he'll be pushing off towards short. CZ in hand, and quite an aggressive stance here with the CTs, trying to need to make something happen, but
Phelps, oh, the timing was there. Simple was spraying toward the stairwell instead, but snaps back in time and takes down Phelps with a mere 4 HP left. The last possible second that he could have survived. Flamey's going to spot out for do further damage in toward the bathrooms. Take him down as he tries to re-peek. P250 in hand. Saving grace in this is that Fallen steps out. That's going to distract Edward, and they could take advantage of this with Cold's position. He's hoping they're going to walk in. Shadow shown. Headshot found. Great play. Knows Guardian's out toward long. Can't necessarily get a gun. That's amazing. Can't get a gun, but drive-by shooting on a pixel that he spots the 4 HP of Simple. That now gives them a hefty advantage, but he didn't actually grab anything on the way by because he was hesitant to push any further. So they'll stay on the pistols, and it's Seized and Guardian that have to make this play.
Still, no weapons picked up for SK Gaming. They have the man advantage, sure, but a lot of work to do here. Good news is for them, 25 seconds remaining, and Guardian and Seized, they do have full HP. We'll see where they can make their way on towards this A site. Slowly does it. Guardian checking out the close range encounters as well. Take rotating towards B. So 2 players waiting towards his A side, but 1 player very low indeed. That's Fallen. He's been dropped, and that should cue for the bomb to go down. Oh, okay, Cold Zero still doing work.
Cold's doing work with the pistol. 4 kills. Incredible. And that's, I know it's 4 HP, but just running and gunning. Nails Simple after a smart positional play. And you have to include Fallen in this. He gets the first kill, distracts enough that they bait him, that baits in the Na'Vi players toward Cold. And in the end, you just mentioned SK needing to call a timeout, things getting rough, economy going away. Navi's definitely been dictating the pace of this game. Well, that's a big win for SK to grab because it gets them guns back up immediately, and money's not great on the Navi side now.
Yeah, that's pretty much a full eco as well. But we go into round number 10. There's going to be guns available for both sides here. AWP for Fallen, of course, and C's looking to get this jump shot. coldzera could meet his maker there, but unfortunately, C's can't land the shot just yet. Still going for it, though, even though he knows he's there. Interesting decision. No one can take any damage just yet. Actually, takes get under 93. I guess a shot through the wooden board there. Took him down, but SK for now have the lead. UMP, Galils, and the AWP glass cannon for Guardian here.
He's holding off inside of construction. Smoke goes out on the sandbag. Simple's already cleared out inside of the door. Do they go for the boost? As Simple gets closer, they certainly will. See the window. Does he go for more spots? Barrel's no one there. Hold the crosshair, ready and waiting for either position to be occupied by moving CTs. I think he would have been able to spot it with his footsteps there. You're right, Cold gets a Molotov out. That's going to give him position to try and get a shot on Simple, but he's outdone. And the headshot from the AK now means the entrance is possible. They've already got in from Monster. Edward is inside of the site with Flaming and Guardian all on the ramp. But a good shot, Phelps. Buy back a little bit of space. Second one as well in the window. Good timing on rotation from Phelps to be in the position he is. And although Simple gets fur back, it still makes problems because Taco's now found two. It's all the Guardian, 1 versus 3. He's got to pick his peak perfectly. And Peter Piper picked the wrong side that time, but Guardian does find Taco as he looks back to the left. Knows there was 2 inside the window as well, but where have they gone? Smoke will confirm 1, another flash, but that is far too swift from Phelps. 3 kills on rotation from him.
You could see how difficult that was for Guardian. As soon as a bullet hits him, he's got no armor as well. His crosser shoots up into the air, can't nail that first shot. 3 versus 1 certainly was possible, but it will be SK Gaming taking another round away from Navi. 2 in a row now. Bomb going down. I think they have to be eco at this point, but Phelps, he looked very good from that heaven position as well. Normally that should be Smoke, but Navi just didn't have enough to work with there. He finds 2 kills. Taco with the AK play as well from the CT entrance, and it's now we're over the partial by how much investment they brought into this. They're in his second stage loss bonus, taking himself down to about $1,000 each, so not the greatest situation for Navi here. SK Gaming with quite a dominating lead now. B-Rush comes in, presumably double orb setup. Could be interesting. Good flashbangs come in, but a stronger nade from Taco. All that damage.
Cold waiting as well for the entry. Gets 1. Taco. A nice shot from a pistol. Seized. Gets Phelps back this time at the window on his rotation falling. Takes over the spot instead. Big miss. Low HP. Edward just wants to get the bomb down. He will, and then he will perish to the fate of coldzera. So now they start to get a bit of a stretch. If Navi go up 2-0 this early in the morning, they're in a great position in this group, but conversely, if SK go down 0-2, they're in an absolutely abysmal situation.
Considering they lost to Cloud9, SK desperately need the win here. Navi beating VP, that was, I guess, above and beyond what we expected considering their current form. That game is always going to be very good, but VP, they looked very flat in the second half. I'm surprised Navi took that away so easily in that second sector of the game, but we go into round number 12 here. A pause comes in, and I'm going to have a look who called that. It's going to be Seized that did, but they have lost 3 rounds in a row now. Current scoreline 7-4. Gives a chance for StarX to chime in and work out what's going wrong here. How are they getting shut down? To be fair, that big round from SK with the P250 of coldzera, that's obviously been influential. That's affected them going forward. Simple's been very good so far. Seems very confident in his gameplay. They were dictating the pace early on, but now it seems like SK Gaming are starting to arrive here. In terms of the AWP play, we talked about Fallen having a very quiet tournament in Vegas overall. He's hardly arrived here as of yet. We normally know him on this map to be nuts, very aggressive, finding all the opening kills all over the place, but so far he's on 5 for 6. He's at the bottom of the score for his team. And I'm sure, like we said it earlier as well, it's the early stages of the group stage. It's going to be absolutely fine going forward, but 7-4, and pause comes in.
Ball goes down in the corner. Simple. Gets to the corner.
Love this boost.
Yep, Phelps can see that short tunnel if they walk through toward construction. Simple's been there every single round. We already talked about that, but Edward, He finds the first kill on Cold Zira, who wants to play at the bathroom position and get aggressive.
He had the AWP as well. This was a double AWP setup for SK Gaming, so that's a huge pickup for Edward to take in this stage of the round. Just 1 minute 20 remaining as well. 2 players dedicated towards the connector area. Simple though, great form right now. Can't find Fur. Does considerable damage, but that's all he'll do. And Edward looking to get the rotating players here. At least they have information that 2 are on connector.
Seized now is the one to resume action inside of the underpass position. Bomb is still down toward T stairs. Edwards cleared from Fountain. He goes in, finds inside of the smoke. Down goes Phelps, down goes Fur. Good find. And Na'Vi takes a 2-man advantage on that alone. Flank out Taco. Catches Guardian, and the important part of this is that he now has the bomb. Taco, he'll get smoked off, but Seas can't afford to take this fight alone. Just grab the bomb, but takes considerable damage. It's Fallen's op now that also gets aggressive. So this is site sides given up. Na'Vi's going to have access to both A or B, but Fallen and Taco want to try and play a full flank game to catch them off. Taco's a little bit too quick to try and do so. And Fallen now has a harsh decision to make. 43-50 save. There's 3 on the team that will have money. There's 2 that won't. So saving the op would buy them into a full round in the next. At the same time, he knows Na'Vi is very light on economy. Any gun taken away is a win.
Edwards, 4 kills this round, completely locking down SK Gaming. Looking for the ace right now. Fallen will indeed be saving the AWP, and Fallen, he can save his weapon. The team should be in a decent financial situation. Taka is actually down to $500. Similar story for Phelps as well. If he keeps that weapon in, Fallen can drop and gives his position away slightly there, but that means the T's have to run through that smoke, so they decide to do it. I'm not sure they will seize the AWP. Certainly can't justify that decision, but he is being pincered in by Flamey as well, but Fallen might have done just enough here. And he will survive, so they should be able to get a buy together here. Yeah, it's okay. It should be a decent situation with Fallen dropping a weapon. But after losing 3 in a row, Na'Vi take the pause. They managed to arrive back on the scoreboard here, 7-5. Certainly still is a CT-sided map, but these kind of matchups are very difficult to give that any weight. Can go either way. Phelps back towards the FAMAS this time, and Guardian looking to get a little bit aggressive towards connector. This has been a problem for them. CT's overwhelming them in this position so far. Not going to be the case this time, though. It's actually going to be empty for them, and Seized once again goes to that shot as Caldera jumps up, but can't land it once again.
Seized crosses, smoke down. Fires in, hoping to find someone on the opposing side, but will not do so. Fallen this time plays flower pots. We know AWP for him is very powerful on the A side. I have to say, Na'Vi's kind of perhaps played away from that, aside from one round where they got early aggression in bathrooms and then had so much room to work with. They haven't really faced off against Fallen in that position. Rotation back around from Flamey, bomb in hand. Leaves that for Seized, and they'll go try and work picks once more on the B site.
Yeah, they'll be making their way back towards the B side for sure. They have got the smokes, the Molotovs required as well. Good news is for SK Gaming, though, they still have the incendiaries, very key towards the end of the round to lock out the execution that could be coming in. Guardian, though, he'll be rotating all the way from T-spawn, so they have to wait for a little bit here. So lining themselves up for smokes, but I'll have a look at the CT setup here. They do have Caldera, Taco, and Phelps on this side of the map. Caldera ready for the execution. Incendiary should drop momentarily, and he'll kill for the commitment from the T side.
In underneath of the bomb site, Phelps cold because he knows his teammate Phelps has gone down. Good find. Spotting the bomb carrier, nearly spotted from his left, timing everything, but Simple again will annihilate Cold. Headshot as he jumps up on top of the pallets. And with the smokes out, easy bomb plant position. Lovely shot from Fallen, takes Guardian. It's 11 HP on Edward. It's 28 on Simple. The advantage for SK in terms of duels, but not with time. Bomb still ticking. 2 kits in play. One of them is Fallen, who's still waiting at window to try and find an opportunity. The longer he waits, we just saw a snippet of it. The sooner this becomes a possibility, Edward on the 11 HP finds the opening. Flamey's gonna close it out inside of the water.
Beautiful stuff there from Edward. Low HP, knows he has to make something happen there. Goes to the backstab. The long play from CT Spawn as well comes in. Takes down Fallen. A huge scalp to take. Manages to recover the AWP as well, so that's Na'Vi breaking the economy. As I was about to say, as I was building up, this is one of the biggest rounds of the game so far. Both teams are breaking point towards the B side. The full execution comes in. Simple doing another great job there as he makes his way towards that B side. SK Gaming down to PT50s and CZs. We saw them win a round like this previously, so don't discount them just yet. As Simple making his way towards connector once more, and he's going to have some company. Fur and Phelps waiting for him on the other side with Desert Eagles and the CZ.
Flames down. Fur able to evade them by getting in the corner, and Phelps sets a crossfire above with the CZ-75 coming in from the upper position. Simple finds one, Simple backs away, 4 HP. Second time he's been dealt down to that by pistols, but still prevails. Guardian, meanwhile, does go down to Fallen. The last time I had Simple had 4. Cold Zero ran by and just found a beautiful shot from this position. No Fallen to bait Cold, and it does look a mirror image based on the setup right now, though, doesn't it? They'll have to consider, or do they? Again? Cold hits it? Where's the drive-by? 4 HP, Simple. It's the exact same thing. As Fallen goes back up to get the information, he's annihilated by Flamey. And I don't think with the smokes down that Cold will be quite so fortunate this time by.
Well, a little bit of deja vu coming in, but the man advantage does lie with Nadas Vincere at this point. Cold Zero looking deadly, though, with this pistol. Will have another chance to get a kill here. Spots it, can't land the shot.
Sees him a second time, knows he's still pursuing inside of the bathrooms. This is quite clever, actually. He'll expect Cold to have cowered inside of the site with only a pistol. He could catch him off, misses the first shot, still lands it. Turns back and Simple's there, the 4 HP. Cold could have hit that, but the op gets the shot, and if he hit that, he picks up an AK immediately to his left, which he just took down, and it would be a 1 versus 2 in favor of SK. Now it's Taco, B site, bomb going A, and I'm not sure that there's enough in that to win the round.
That was the chance right there. Another 4 HP opportunity for Cold Zero. 1 bullet would have done him, but Simple, he nails the shot and gets his 3rd kill of the round, and with that AWP as well. Taco now should be out of this one. Simple's going a little bit crazy here. I can see, yeah, that wasn't really required. Considering the bomb was down as well, he's actually given them the AWP away, and Taco still has ground to try and win this round. And we'll have a look how this 1v1 situation plays out. Flamey's right there. No scope could come in, but Flamey does hit the headshot. Could have gone either way, to be fair. I'm not sure I agree with Simple's decision with going towards bank like that, especially with such low HP. If I'm the player remaining there, I'm maybe even saving that AWP going into this round, but went for the win, and certainly was possible. 7-7. Now they tie things up. We go into the final round here. The first half will be 4 and 4s, and Phelps on that Famous. No kits available. Now he's certainly with the upper hand here, and Guardian will have to do some magic here with the AWP. He's actually going to be heading in towards Monster Tunnel, seeing if there's any aggression from the CTs once again. We'll have Taco playing towards the barrels area, and Flamey looking ruthless once more, but Phelps takes him down.
Simple's trying to find an angle as well on top of the railing, has a bit of an issue. And the fact that they are occupying the stairs, Phelps is there, smoke down, he's gonna push in. That's the problem, because now he goes down. It's not Simple, it's Edward instead, but Simple still has the same issue. He might catch off Phelps, who won't expect him to be here, but does peek it, does spot him. And well found from SK, well struck. This should go 8-7, they should pick up the half, but 8-7 overpass, it's all to play for. You mentioned it, SK need this win.
Absolutely. Well, Phelps this time, he's the hero for SK Gaming. Gets towards that connected position again. It seems to be eluding Na'Vi every single time. They're going towards B, trying to focus on that fast play once again. Phelps opens the door, finds Flamey, and then 2 more ensuing terrorists coming in as well. But Guardian, he's now giving his position away. He does take down Phelps in the process, but now the operation trying to save. Actually, it's the last round. Might as well try and win it. Pretty much impossible. Take that back, but he'll be finishing the round off there. 8-7 in favor of SK. They opened up with a rough tournament and a rough result against Cloud9, but SK Gaming seem to be coming to life here on Overpass. We'll take a quick break. Do not go anywhere.
Another split half. Na'Vi last time on train against Virtus Pro were able to prevail, coming back from 8-7, starting things off on their CT side. They've got the same to do against SK, and SK have to be feeling pressure if they go down 0-2 this early in a group stage round robin at that.
Absolutely. Well, SK switch over to the T side this time. They have got one Molotov, one smoke, and they're focusing towards middle for now. Guardians waiting for them. Had a great performance on train with the P2000. Not meant to be this time. Fur takes him down 5-4. Just like that. A great advantage for SK to pick up here on the T side, considering they have that 8-7 lead as well. A pistol here would mean so much to them going forward. And we'll see the reaction coming in from the CTs now. Losing a man. Flamey's trying to push off towards short. We'll see whether he can get a little bit of intel here. There are two players waiting for him in connector as well, so he needs to be very careful indeed. It will finish up towards B. Simple and Edward committed towards long as well, so this is actually going to be a very promising situation. I would speculate right now that Molotov used towards barrels. That's why Flamey's going a little bit more aggressive at this point, trying to get some intel. I think he spotted a foot. But maybe the adjustment comes in from SK. Do they commit to this?
Flamey looks for an angle, an opportunity from range with a USP to hit a headshot on Phelps. But as he distracts, they go in from Monster. Flamey has to be aware of it. Looks that direction. Fur, perfectly placed bullet from the Glock. It allows Taco up under the window as well as Cold's going to take down Simple. Fallen gets Edward, so seized remains to retake the site. Has the kit, but no armor. And the bomb ticking. He's not really got much of a shot in this. And SK could swing momentum early and potentially go up 3 rounds off this, make it 11-7. And then it's about inching out the economy and keeping themselves in it at that point in time.
Yes, he's got the defuse kit here. Flashbang as well, I've got a couple of kills. Maybe that's something to take into the next round in terms of the extra money, $300 per kill, that USP. The defuse kit though, going for the little ninja here. I think he has been spotted. Oh, he hasn't. Has he?
Okay. No, but time's gone.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, but
if he had a gun on that, I think Taco was still close enough. Yeah, so Taco stayed around to make sure.
Worth a go, I guess. A little flutter there. With
I do love seeing those
defuse
attempts.
Yeah, that was actually quite a cool idea. It's pretty much the only way you could win the round, but not meant to be. It's Guardian who goes down first, and SK Gaming prevailing towards that B side. Not really much Flaming could do at that point. Some lovely shots coming in from the Glocks. And it's going to be 9-7. The force buy in the second round, of course, Guardian a little bit more modest. But it's been a USP and an HE grenade. Taco molotoving towards short. And in terms of the aggression from the CTs, we do have 2 players going in towards connector. That's Simple. With that P250 baited in by his teammate as well. That'll be Edward. They'll be trying to work together and synergize and see whether they can actually get a couple of kills here at the close range weaponry. We did see SK do some very good work with these lesser pistols.
Phelps. Bounce Molotov. It won't reach the corner, or will it? Simple. 38 HP. Has room to wiggle, and he hits a headshot on a Phelps. That's going to push him all the way back. He's on 8 HP. I was about to say 6. 8 HP, and down he goes. UMP grabbed. Great start. Na'Vi in this second round. Cold. Wants to make amends for it. Jumps down inside of the smoke. Sees Flamey. Gets the kill. Time for the reload as well, but Edward's here. He has this UMP picked up. Oh, not only has he got down Cold, Fur walks in, and Edward's able to relocate and take him down as well. Spray transfer to UMP. Things looking great for Na'Vi. Taco tagged as well onto 16, but it is the UMP down, so they're back to just the pistols to work with.
It's going to be huge for Na'Vi to pick this one up. 3 versus 2 now. Taco, 16 HP as well. Fallen, he's got the carry this round. He's got the AK-47 and the HP to work with. 35 seconds remaining. They need to recover the bomb, though. Seized doesn't seem aware that it's going to be down towards that bathroom position. He'll be holding towards connector. His 2 teammates towards B as well. So the A site for now is open. But Fallen, he's not going to be aware of that. He has to go slow and steady here and check every single position. But time is ticking away.
He'll have the A site to plant. But Taco is so low that if he wants to anchor from bathroom, Seized could easily catch him. Done. Down. He's got the UMP now as well. Fallen. He misses by clipping the edge of the box. The smoke. He's going to be open. He's going to be seen. And Seized spots him easily. So SK, all due to Simple down below, and then more importantly, Edward picking up the UMP.
Yeah.
Able to get the round.
This was kind of nuts. Get the UMP, sprays 2 of them down. Just as they're trying to find him as well, that smoke works to perfection for him, does it not? Wow. It all came down to Simple as well. That slightly misframed Molotov that doesn't reach into the corner allows him to survive, and that's what we're talking about. He survives, gets a headshot off as well. His teammate comes and backs him up. They find that first kill. They get a UMP, and it all unfolds, and Na'Vi steal the round away with a force buy in the second there. It's going to be 9-8 now. Forced by return, of course. Tech 9s, P250s, smokes, and it looks like a B execution is going to be very likely indeed. All 5 players towards this side of the map. They'll be molotoving towards the barrel, smoking heaven, smoking the bomb site, trying to get that bomb down, and then they have a chance of winning the round. But sees he's playing in front of the smokes, and Guardian, he opens things up with the HE kill.
Lovely little gap in that smoke as well, allows a line of sight for Seized. Flamey resumes duties, swap to the pistol, straight forward, and Na'Vi, we mentioned SK getting potentially to 11 and just smoothing things out from there. Well, it's Na'Vi that has full control, my friend.
Full control. Well, 9-9 comes in. Has to be the full eco for SK Gaming at this point. Not really much they can bring to the table, apart from a couple of upgraded pistols here, P250s, a Deagle for fur, 1 smoke as well. Maybe there's the smoke onto the B-bomb site. Hope for the best. Human shield, try and get that bomb down. That's pretty much all I can really see working. And this might just be a straight-up rush here, as they do make their way in. Flamey's waiting for them. It's only him there, to be fair. If he goes down, the plan is very possible.
For a good trade. Catches Flamey, but Simple. Cold runs in, finds Guardian. Simple's able to snap back around and get the shot. It leaves Edward in position to try and catch them if they transfer the bomb over, but they're already gone by.
Go to A, boys.
Toward jungle. Yeah, you're right. Get to A. The only one you've got to cross over is Seized. And I don't think they realize they're this far. I'm not 100% certain I agree with that shot, because now they've given away their secrets as to where they play from. Glock trying to get a headshot up close. Does try and bait in Fallen, but Seized's position trumps him, and it's now 10 rounds for Na'Vi.
I'd have loved to have seen them go for that CT entrance all the way around, at least try and get a trade towards that H site, get the plant guaranteed at that point, but back towards B, they spotted a player, boosted up from the sandbags. They thought they could maybe capitalize on that frag, but not meant to be, and Na'Vi do manage to take 3 rounds in a row here. Another gun round for SK Gaming, though. It will be 5 AKs, and they have got the smokes to work with, no AWP for Fallen, but to be fair, that hasn't been exactly lights out as of recent, but round number 20. Pretty standard stuff so far. Simple going quite aggressive towards middle. Looks like he wants a piece of the action here. Flashes are good as well. Gets 1 kill. Looking for the double. Nails it. coldzera drops the bomb as well.
What? Edward hit. I thought Simple hit the third. Edward hits that. Either way, authoritative from Na'Vi, who started. As Taco burns after getting the kill on Edward, who started this game with so much pace.
Yeah.
They are looking very confident. And SK, we've got to harp on about it. 0-2 in this group. It'll be a disaster for them. 11-9 Na'Vi.
We saw this from Na'Vi on train as well against VP. VP couldn't shut it down. This relentless aggression towards the CT choke points there. Flashbangs were actually perfect as well. Seized actually setting up Simple in a perfect manner there. 2 frags coming in, and like you said, it looked like Seized got the third. Simple got the third, but it's actually Edward who's pushing from long at the same time as well. This pincering every single position. Looking very, very strong indeed. We go into round number 21. This is a pause for Na'Vi, in fact, after picking up that round. They wanted this work out. What's the next step in this plan? They know it's going to be an eco from SK Gaming. Don't give anything away. Edwards purchased the UMP. Sees yet to buy into this round. They could go for a double up setup if they want to. Guardian is the only player with that weapon so far. In terms of the SK buy, it will be a partial one. Tech 9s, Desert Eagles, and Starax giving a bit of a motivational speech here. They know this would be a massive win for them and so detrimental to the nemesis at SK Gaming. 0-2. If you are just joining us, they lost to Cloud9 on Nukeable maps, the default veto for Cloud9 for so long. They've had as their trump card coming into this one. Kind of no one expected it to come in. And actually taking down SK 69. That's insane.
It's been their permaban for something like 2 years since the last time they played it on LAN. And of course, 2 years ago, that would have been the older version of Nuke. First time they've played this new one, and they're 1-0. Congrats, Cloud9. Deagle looking for an opportunity to spot anyone toward the park. No one's going to push that far. No one so careless on the Na'Vi side. Simple thought of it. Check the bathrooms. Now wraps all the way through the site, back out toward the long position, heads toward the flowers. They're so pretty. But lean a little closer, Henry, because roses really smell like poo. Andre told me that. He's my homeboy. Taco pushing up, Tech 9 in hand. Missed shot from Guardian. It's a repeat, misses again. They're getting closer and closer. Simple, third miss, has to walk down from long. 4 misses from Guardian? And Simple's just gonna wait now, try and capitalize. He's missing as well. What's going on? What's in the water? Because Cold has Simple dead to rights. It's a 2 versus 3, but very low HP, but the man with low HP is Cold. He's still in the equation. It's Taco and he versus Edward, who has more HP than the other 2 combined, and that might be enough because he's taken Taco. Cold is just gonna play the waiting game at long. Bomb is down in the site, and therefore Cold has to commit, but he has an AK, can't hit the headshot. Guardian just barely holds it together.
Does he? Like, Guardian missed so many shots there.
Did I say Guardian? I meant
yes.
Edward. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Well, I guess you can say Guardian probably having like a sigh of relief after missing so many key shots there. His teammates managing to just about scrape that round together. Certainly wasn't an easy affair. And he goes back to the AWP here, but that was rough. He's on 6 for 15 right now. He's having a pretty difficult game here, to be fair. Let's talk about Edward, man. He's on 25 kills and 13 deaths, leading the charge on the server, looking incredibly sharp. Another clutch going in his favor as we're into round number 22. That was the partial buy from SK Gaming, and it's going to be Fallen now to find some form as he takes down Guardian. Both the big name AWPers here having a very quiet game so far, but this time Fallen does strike first, and they might commit towards it. The smoke comes in towards Monster Tunnel. This is a 5-loss streak for SK so far, looking to post around since winning the pistol. Been very, very quiet from them. Now they have the advantage to work with as hit the 1 minute 15 mark. Looking at the reactions to the CTs, they actually place most of their men towards the B side, pushing off towards short as well. It's just Simple alone on the A side is towards long. And he's going to have challenge from Cold Zero momentarily.
Cold getting Simple down, starts to tilt the scales to a very, very favorable situation. 2 men up, but Edward does stand to take down Fallen. Edward on the up, more sufficient than Guardian, perhaps. Flash over. They want to get aggressive to pull back this deficit. Flash gets him only so far, though, because the smoke is in front of Edward to cover off bathroom doorway and allow them to slip inside of the stairway. He thinks they're up close, lobs a nade. Won't do much.
Advantage still lies with SK Gaming, the 4-on-3. They will end up towards the B side. Flamey, very, very good in this position though, but problem is he's only got an HE and 1 flash to work with here. It comes down to raw skill as to whether he can lock them down.
Flamey backs off, looks for a shot through the tin. Won't find it. Nade goes in for manages at least one. Phelps, great shot on Edward. Flamey walks up, Taco's there, so finally SK gets something rolling and they keep 4 alive as well, which is crucial.
Absolutely. Keeping 4 players alive there keeps their money in a better position going forward. I think Na'Vi should have more than enough money, to be fair. Simple with almost $10,000. So a couple of players that were low, he can drop weaponry for them. The AWP will be in the hands of Guardian once again, but that's the first round of 5 that SK posted on the board. 12-10 in favor of Na'Vi. No AWP actually recovered for SK Gaming, interesting enough. To be falling back down to the AK-47. Not looking as confident as we're used to seeing from him. Guardian actually aggressive towards middle this time. The smoke is down there, that denies his vision. He'll have to retreat and recalculate his options there. Nothing really given away so far. No one really that aggressive at the CD side. They'll fall back to more of a passive hold. And you can see SK actually holding up and waiting for this at the start of the round.
Simple and Guardian. Already out toward the front of the bathrooms, and Guardian gives up on the boost. It looked like they were going to go for the window boost to get a position on the op alone. Leaves Simple to fight for himself, and just barely Guardian is inside of the wall enough that the bullets won't do maximum damage, so therefore it stays alive on 63, but it's another great start to the round from SK. 12-10. They could make this 12-11. Edward pushing up to try and get something back to claw away at SK and hopefully catch them off. It doesn't work, so now they go down to another 5-on-3 situation and seized a UMP. With an op on Guardian that has to start hitting shots. Smoked off at long, you won't have any vision of the approach, but there is none. It's actually just a fake. They're going back over to B instead, and it's worked to look at the rotations on the minimap.
Yeah, you have to take a bit of a gamble. When you're in a 5 versus 3, you got lesser weaponry as well. You kind of have to hope if it doesn't go in your favor, you're just going to save the weapons at this point. The bomb will go down towards B, and Na'Vi almost certainly won't go over. They have the lead right now. Money's getting into a difficult position, and you can see them kind of realizing at this point it's over. They'll be going towards long and turtling up, trying to save the AWP in the hands of Guardian. So a simple procedure. 5 players will be surviving for SK Gaming here. Do they decide to hunt? I would say no, considering that they know there's an AWP up and 2 rifles defending him. They'll probably lose 2 or 3 players in the process before they even get 1. Crossfires will be established at this point. So Seed holding towards bathrooms, Guardian got long, and Flamey watching the T-side entrance as well. But SK are going for a little look around. We're checking out towards Playground and Party, but whether they'll commit towards long is yet to be seen.
Flamey at the bicycle. Perhaps his bicycle as a child. I had a basket like that. Just kidding, I didn't. But inside of the basket, he'll collect the dog tags of those he takes down at war. 2 of them, in fact. Falling goes. Keep the guns alive. But it's SK that gets the round importantly, and
5 players drop.
And 5 players drop. After keeping, now this is why it's important that they get 4 alive in the last, because now they can still be able to afford a decent buy here. And it's break point either way, though, because of it. If they kept everyone up, they had a round in hand.
Yeah, that's actually massive for Na'Vi. 3 players surviving for them. Yes, they lose a round, but they've still got the lead. They've dented the economy so much. If they pick up this round with this, yeah, to be fair, difficult, but I've got a Famous and a UMP. It's still definitely possible. That can mean a double eco going forward for SK Gaming. Fast B play coming in. Let's see who can get the first frag here. It's going to be Taka to lead the charge. Flamey waiting on the other side.
Flash is perfectly timed, but Fur is forward of them. He's got to be the one to get the vision and get the shots. He's found one. Careful of the flames, though. 37. Bomb still held at Monster. They don't want to commit too soon, especially if Fur goes down, but now Fallen goes for the plant inside of the smoke. Seized. Tries to go above the smoke. Great shot from Cold. Because if he gets over top, catches Fallen on retreat, they get a great step foot forward, but Cold was ready for it, pre-aiming rather, that position, and Taco takes down Simple. It's 12-12, SK. They pull it back when it looked like they were lost for a moment on this half.
Yeah, well, they take a bit of a gamble there with a very, very fast B play, but they know Guardian's still alive. It's going to be very likely he's either towards long, that's his standard position on the flower bed, or aggressive towards middle. Let's stay away from him. We've damaged the economy of this team. They probably won't have the incendiary towards the B site. Get in there, nail the shots, and that's a big round for them to pick up. After losing all 5 players in the previous round as well, SK managed to break the economy of Na'Vi and presumably steal the lead away at this point. It's 12-12, just pistols available for Na'Vi, and they'll be stacking towards B once again. I think there's all 5 players towards that side of the map. Very common strategy. If they try and rush again, they're going to run into the Lion's Den at that point, but not meant to be. It's going to be a default hold from SK as they go towards Connector. Fur checking out middle, and Cold Zero just patrolling towards long. Using an AK-47, of course, the range will be working in his favor. The stack has been removed from B, and they focus towards A, but Fur opens things up.
Flamey and Guardian find kills for Na'Vi. Fur on 13. These pistols, everywhere. Oh, Fur's done. Or is he? He's looking the correct direction. He will go down eventually to Flamey, but he does find one. Pistols get weakened, but Flamey's got an AK, and that's Cold gone. How are the pistols? This will be the 3rd time in this game.
It's nuts,
4th
right?
if you include the eco. Yeah, this is nuts.
Oh my God, it's the B stack as well. The rotation back in. Flamey steps up and finds 3 kills. Guardian helps him out as well. Now up to Taco. Certainly still possible. Flamey and Guardian low HP, but so much to do here. Good news is he's got the bomb on his back, but Simple patrolling towards short. He has to land this first kill to stand a chance here. It's Simple with the high HP as well. Doesn't commit towards B. He's trying to find a player towards Connector.
Crossfire set with AKs. Neither of them have armor. Simple spotted him. That pulls his attention back, but now they know he's there. And they set, they ready, and they take him down 13-12. That was SK's chance to take the lead.
Take the pause, boys. This is a pivotal part of the game. 2 players on sub 4,000. 1 sub 3,000, I should say. Fur and Phelps, they do take a pause here. This is the chance to take it. Do you force buy into this round? You've only got first stage loss bonus. Then you're pretty much done for if you don't win this one. Or do you allow Na'Vi to get to 14-12? I think that's the more sensible situation here. You'll be able to get a nice, decent buy if you take an eco here. Even a partial buy would be okay. Cold Zero on almost 6,000, so they could buy into it. It'd be like a mixture of Galils, Tech 9s, AKs, maybe an AWP and Tech 9s with 2 AKs. That's why it's a good idea to take the pause here. And it looks like they may be going for a Fallen's purchase, the Galil. 2 Tech 9s, and I'm presuming an AWP's going to be on the floor as well. Cold Zero, the AK. This is the all-in play. Lose this round, map. They only get 900 to the next, and it'll be 14-12.
Who was that man?
I didn't see who was it.
I don't know, some random walked in front of the camera. Pistols again.
That was kind of nuts. Oh my God, Guardian. So they don't get the AWP out, so they'll be dropping over some rifles to Fallen and Cold Zero. 3 Tech 9s. This is certainly the all-in play, for reasons I just stated. And Guardian this time, he's going towards B. That's where SK have had a lot of success, so it makes sense that he actually makes his way towards that side of the map, towards short Cold Zero, looking for that jump boost.
Thing is, as well, you say Guardian, that was nuts. Deagle shot, he missed 4 op shots in 1 round from that range. He's only got 8 kills in this game.
Yeah, he's very quiet.
Much better against VP on Train. Speaking of Train, it'll be a 2-2 onto the B site. A Train that doesn't want to stop as Phelps gets a shot with the Tech 9. Takes down Guardian. He's got the 2 in the round that's given them the bomb plant. And they picked up guns to go along with it. WP for Phelps now, trying his Taco to take down Simple, who turns back, finds Cold. As he was looking for the post plant, Phelps goes back to the Tech 9. He's basically touching arms with Seized inside of the smoke, but neither know it. And Seized has his back turned. They're on the defuse already. They don't know if Phelps is still inside of the site. He's going to deny it, or is he? Yes, just barely. But now he's left in the open. They push through. What is this round from Phelps? He's got 4. It leaves Simple versus Fallen. Fallen as an a rifle, but Fallen doesn't know he's on it. Simple's got
Done
it.
him.
Fallen didn't even hear him. Fallen didn't even know he touched it, and it goes 14 for Na'Vi.
Crazy round there, absolutely insane. It was the force buy from SK Gaming. It looked like it was going to work in their favor as well. They get the initial trade, the bomb going down, and then Phelps doing that fantastic work with the Tech-9 as well. Simple has the balls to go for that full defuse there. Fallen, he's only got the Galil, hoping it was the fake tap. Maybe didn't hear it, but overall, it will be Na'Vi to just about pick up 2 rounds in a row there. The bomb goes down, 14-12, second stage loss bonus. The bomb certainly helps them out going forward. They can buy into this round, but it's going to be a tactical pause from Na'Vi this time. In terms of their money, they've got 8K on Simple, 7 for Flamey, so they're just going to be discussing what's the approach to try and seal the deal here. How do we get to match point? Very, very cool round, that one. Those are always most exciting. We saw lots of tight clutch situations yesterday in that kind of epic tiebreaker scene yesterday. It's been a very good group stage, I have to say. In terms of the games it's delivered so far, this has been really cool.
Smokes go down, and this is where Simple hit Taco.
That spray, I thought he'd done himself in then, but manages to recover. That shot, very, very impressive towards coldzera. Well, then the final buy comes in. 3 Galils, 2 AKs. Not ideal by any stretch of the imagination. Guardian aggressive once again towards middle. He'll be falling back slightly, and SK do get control of the connector for now. Quite a passive hold from the CTs. It's probably a good idea. They know the AWP's very unlikely. Utility won't be abundant for SK, so allow them to commit first and hold the crossfires.
Boost. Taco. Galil look toward the window to try to find the opening. Smoke still down, so doesn't have to consider the barrels just yet. Just glances over to make sure that's absolute fact. Phelps plays stretched, but noting the other day and checking out their boot camp, no one on this team plays 4x3 with black bars. Standing sure inside of the site, they'll find a third. Simple's got Taco. It's going to go for Na'Vi to go 2-0 in the group, perhaps. An 0-2 for SK.
Against VP and SK Gaming as well.
Cloud9 and SK. Oh, sorry, against for Na'Vi. Yeah. No, yeah, absolutely. That's massive. Great performance by them.
Yeah, this is a complete turnaround of what we've seen recently. Looking incredibly sharp right now, and presumably the last round here. It'll be third stage loss bonus for SK. 15-12 match point. It's his best of 1 round, 1 before that. There's going to be 5 Tech-9s, smokes, Molotovs, and a couple of players going fast towards B side of the map with the bomb as well. Make it 3 of them. 2 towards connectors, so some sort of B split presumably coming in. Guardian, where's he gone this round? He'll actually be all the way back in towards the APC, boosted up by a teammate right now. An interesting position. Difficult rotation for him. The Molotovs, they have to commit now. SK, final play for them. Can they get the bomb down?
Molotov lands in front of Seized, but he's still got vision above it. Finds first, smoke from Flamey, but bomb plant coming in. Taco as well. Great shot on the Tech-9. He's able to take Seized and boost toward the balcony. Do they get there in time? Already, Guardian's in place. They don't need to go on top. They just make it up. Taco just hold station. Guardian looks down below, but he'll never consider. Guardian hits Fallen. There's the time to strike. Needs to hit the shot. Guardian! Step up as you might. It's on the cold, and the game is done. Na'Vi will go 16-12, and SK falls 0-2.
Well, we said Guardian was quiet throughout that map, but what an explosive way to finish it. Boosted up, it looked like SK Gaming had done just enough there to steal that last run away, but it wasn't meant to be. The Tech-9s do not prevail towards the B side. And Guardian, I want to see that from his POV. That looked nuts. Na'Vi go 2-0, big result here, taking down VP, one of the favorites of the tournament, and then SK as well. What a turnaround for this team.
Yeah, that's ridiculous compared to what we've seen out of them. We said they needed results. They get 2 very big ones. The 2 best teams in the group, they just took them both down, and SK's got a world of trouble. They've got to win out to make it through the playoffs at this point. And we'll see if they can. What a game, back and forth. These 2 teams on this map, I love it. Give me more of this any day of the week. We'll be back after the break.